Welcome to SREE Mahalakshimi Industries. In this video, you are watching step 1 of the brass stem nut manufacturing process. Nut and bolt. The raw brass material is first loaded into the machine and clamped securely to ensure stable and accurate machining throughout the operation. The process begins with facing. The front surface of the brass material is machined carefully to make it flat, smooth, and perfectly aligned. This operation is important because it creates a proper reference surface for all the next machining steps. After facing, rough turning is carried out. In this stage, the cutting tool removes the extra outer material quickly and efficiently. Rough turning helps bring the workpiece close to the required diameter while reducing machining time. Once the rough turning is completed, step turning is performed. Different sections of the component are machined to different diameters according to the design drawing. This creates the stepped shape required for the brass stem nut. The machining is carried out with precision to maintain accurate dimensions, smooth surface finish, and proper shape. Every cut is checked carefully to ensure high quality and consistency. With the facing, rough turning, and step turning operations completed, Step 1 of the brass stem nut manufacturing process is now finished and the component is ready for the next machining stage. Now begins Step 2 of the brass stem nut manufacturing process. Nut and bolt. After completing the outer machining operations, the component is prepared for inner diameter machining. First, ID boring is carried out. A precision boring tool is used to enlarge and finish the inner diameter of the component. This operation is done carefully to achieve the exact size, proper depth, and smooth internal surface required by the drawing. During the boring process, the tool removes a small amount of material at a time. This helps maintain accuracy and ensures the inner hole remains perfectly centered. Once the ID boring operation is completed, ID thread forming begins. Now begins the next stage of the brass stem nut manufacturing process. After the inner machining operations are completed, the component is prepared for OD thread forming. The outer diameter of the component is machined carefully, and the threading tool is positioned accurately on the required section. OD thread forming is then carried out to create precise external threads on the brass stem nut. The tool moves slowly along the outer surface, cutting the thread according to the required pitch and dimensions. This operation is performed with high accuracy to ensure proper fitting, smooth engagement, and strong connection with the matching component. During the threading process, every pass is checked carefully to maintain correct depth, clean thread profile. Now we move to the final step of the brass stem nut manufacturing process. After all turning and threading operations are completed, the component is transferred to the milling machine. The brass stem nut is fixed securely in position to ensure accurate machining. The milling cutter then removes material from the required area to create the final shape and profile. This milling process is used to produce the necessary flat surfaces, slots, or special features according to the design drawing. The cutter moves carefully across the component, ensuring precise dimensions and a smooth finish. Each cut is made accurately to maintain quality and proper alignment. After the milling operation is completed, the brass stem nut receives its final inspection. Brass stem nuts are ready for packing and dispatch. Thank you for watching brass stem nut manufacturing process.